well. All right, roosters. Let's go on to the roosters. Another great year for the roosters. And the roosters, because of all that metal in their chart, it's one of the favorable elements. So that's why we're going to have a nice time with the roosters. Going to get lots of support from help from others. It's going to bring influence and happiness. It's like blessings, pennies from heaven. So this is really nice. You're going to be able to manifest some really nice energy. And then good celebrations this year. So I really want you to get out there and do celebrate. When we have this energy that comes along, this is a energy that means that you're probably going to go to a lot of parties and eating all those fatty foods and high caloric drinks, whether they're alcoholic or non. So the waistline certainly kind of packs that on as well. So, you may want to try to eat a healthy snack before you go, so you don't eat so much at the parties. But I do want you to go out and celebrate. All right, a long-standing argument or miscommunication that you may have had in the past, find a mediator. Don't try to solve it yourself, but that mediator is someone that can really actually help you dissolve those obstacles effortlessly. You're going to gain a lot of popularity and trust amongst your network. And so this is going to help you. Like if this is in your year of birth especially, this could just pop you out on social media and make you an influencer overnight. So that's really good. And then you have a really nice energy that the dog had last year. This was just, they only had this one, but you have all this other stuff going with you, but it was the happiness energy. So let's face it, when you can bring happiness to yourself, you're easier to be around. But when you can make somebody else happier, that just makes you much more attractive, right? It's just easier to be around you and things like that. Okay, so some of the things that are challenging is the kind of disputes. So you do have to watch a little bit about slander this year, so kind of check that right away if somebody is saying some things that you know are really not truthful and they're being very public about it. Just kind of try to avoid that mess and clean it up as quickly as possible. And then this is one that the rooster also needs to kind of watch their loneliness. Even though you're going to be out, it's like when you go home, it's almost, again, just like that setup that I was talking about before, like this big high and then this dip. So very good prosperity energy for the roosters this year. So you want to take actions to bring this to fruition. And it is going to seem like money's just going to drop from the sky from you, but don't overspend, because you may get that, like find a way to invest. When you get this extra money, be smart about it. Sometimes I hear people that, these extravagances where they'll spend like $500 on a special cocktail to have that gold flake because they went to Las Vegas. It's like, that's just stupid. But anyway, but there are people that do that, so try not to be one of those. So anyway, there you go. And then career, you also have a nice rise in your career, so you might get a nice promotion, and so you're going to want to put your best efforts towards that as well. But here is one thing that you do have, is that there is, and this not necessarily in the workplace, you are going to be quite attractive this year. You've got this attractability about you that it may call in relationships you should not be in, aka an affair. Because you probably will get caught. So you might want to kind of just say no on that. But it also can be very good for your sales because, you're very attractive and it just helps people, like want to work with you because you just seem so wonderful and all of that. So as far as relationships concerned, very, very good chance because you have this nice attractability with you. But it could be that with this big attractability, a lot of people are going to want to be around you. That it could be, the one-night stand kind of thing, just kind of one-offs. So it's up to you if you want to turn it into something different. Then what I would say for the roosters, they just really need to watch a little bit about burnout this year, because they're going to be going. So you need to watch about that. All right, let's move on to that next slide for the helpers, the dragons, who also have very favorable energy this year. So the dragons are going to be favored with the roosters. So those are the best friends. Again, dragons, find some roosters to help balance that double dragon energy if you have more than one. And then furthermore, then the three harmony is the rooster, snake, and the ox. And then the animal that don't get along are the rabbits and the roosters.
Hi, my name's Suzanne. I'm a mortgage broker, and I sponsor Kathleen's event. I think this is it's definitely my third year, maybe my fourth. I love this event. It's kind of fun to hear about the upcoming year. I'm a rooster. It looks like I've been for a really good year, so that was definitely worth listening to. Good luck, Kathleen. I think you run a great event.